Hi everyone, I'm Sarah,
I'm Lucinda.
and we are back with another Color Me Beautiful show. And today
Hello.
we are talking 3 tips on the best-selling foundation, the Aloe Advanced Moisture Complex Liquid Foundation.
3 tips on how to always look younger than you really are
Well, there you go.
instantly.
Using Aloe Foundation and maybe a couple companion products.
And it's not what you use, it's how you use it. So I'm going to start at the point where your skin is clean, you've used your moisturizers, your serums, everything, you're ready to go with your foundations. And I'm going to bust a myth. And that myth is, okay, she thought I was going to say bust a move, that ain't happening on
I
this
was ready
video.
for you to climb the table.
Yeah, I figured. I'm going to bust a myth. And that myth is that as you age, you need to use heavier and heavier foundation. Because there's this kind of thinking that's pervasive that I got to slap this heavy, pasty foundation on my face to hide everything. And that is the worst possible thing you can do. Because heavy foundation is heavily pigmented foundation. And that pigment is a powder. And so what happens over just a few minutes is the powder settles into your lines and wrinkles, and the carrier, the lipids and the healthy things that surround that powder, that sits on your face. So you end up accentuating lines and wrinkles like crazy, and you do nothing to make yourself look younger. Now, that is why at Color Me Beautiful we have a foundation that is light on the skin. The coverage is decent, but it won't settle into your lines and wrinkles. It's got a beautiful aloe carrier, and so you can apply it. But here's the trick. Don't apply it all over your face. I know, it sounds counterintuitive, but this works. Go with me on this. Spot apply it to areas where you think you need a little foundation. Leave everything else. And then take your concealer that's the same tone as your skin. And if you have spots or freckles or anything you want to cover, do spot coverage and then put a light coat of foundation back over your spot coverage. Light. Emphasis on light. And spot coverage and nothing on your face that looks like a mask, because then what happens is all of your contours, your cheekbones, the things that you really want to show, you've wiped them away by putting a big heavy coat of any kind of foundation. So spot apply your foundation, then spot cover your age spots, freckles, anything, whatever you need to cover. And then this is the magic. I can't say enough about this. This works. We have a product called Underglow. And it's called Underglow because it was designed to go under your foundation.
It's designed as a primer.
Yes. However, I started using it over my foundation because one of the things that we know, by the way, I'm nearly 70 years old. And when you're as old as I am, you want to look as young as you possibly can. I mean, I'm no spring chicken. I'm not going to look 20 ever. But I want to look my best. And one of the things about these techniques that I'm teaching you right now is that you will look your best. And so back to the Underglow. Originally it went under, hence the name Underglow. But girls, we're going to use it as an overglow. And I'm telling you, it works like a dream. Because one of the things we know is a little bit of radiance on your face diffuses fine lines and wrinkles so that, I'm not going to say they disappear, but they fool the eye.
Well, it's that light kind of shining and reflecting back is going to help soften any harsh lines that you may have.
Absolutely. So put the overglow, put the Underglow, I use it like overglow, over your foundation. And you will be blown away by the effect, because people will say, oh my goodness, you look so fresh. Well, I don't think I've ever had anybody tell me I look fresh, but you will feel like you look fresher. And people might say, oh, you look great. You look rested. Oh, I love your skin.
Well, we all know the key to looking younger is a youthful glow,
Absolutely. And that's something that we lose because we lose our lipid activity.
Right.
And so as I've gotten older, I've gotten drier, my skin has become thinner, and this technique replicates what she looks like.
A dewy
Exactly.
overglow.
Exactly.
We need to change
So-
the name to Under and Overglow.
Or we can keep it as a secret for ourselves, ladies. And, you know, a little something that only we know, so that when we go to that class reunion, or when we go out on the town, or when we go to an evening event and people are saying, oh, you look fabulous, you look fabulous. It's our little secret.
Right.
And I'm telling you, it's not so shiny that you look oily or greasy ever. It's almost indistinguishable, except that you look dewy and younger.
And of course, I'm going to drop in one more thing. We have an ingredient called synhykin in it that actively tightens the skin and has been clinically proven to tighten the skin. So I'm just going to drop that little tidbit
in
there.
laboratories. So if you want to get the maximum effect out of your Overglow, what you look for on the site is Underglow. You know, pop it into the search engine. I know I'm teasing you a little bit, but wear it as your serum and your primer. Then put on your foundation in the areas where you need it, not a big mask, spot cover. Put the Underglow back over for an Overglow, and you will be blown away by the results. And if you're not, Color Me Beautiful offers a 30-day no hassle guarantee. If you don't, and put it in the comments below, if you get this product and you don't see the same effect that I'm telling you about, tell us about it. Send it back.
So I'm Sarah.
I'm Lucinda.
And this is the Color Me Beautiful show, and we will see you next time.